Hello, everyone, and welcome to the next part of Arkham Asylum. Last we left off, we went through the dreadful trial of gaining and obtaining all of the Riddler trophies after beating Killer Croc and Poison Ivy. But we're finally to the end. We're gonna finally face off Joker himself, but not before I'm pretty sure a few tricks that he's got up his sleeves. So let's get into it. Did I forget anything? I mean, I'm pretty sure I scoured every inch of this island. Yeah, I remember checking through all those. Those are fine. Ah, yes. The interview tapes. That's what I wanted to do. But that can wait till later. This is all we have left. God, that looks creepy.
Guest list only. If your name's not on the list, you ain't going in. Let's see. A. No, that's not right. B. Bane. Ah, here it is. Batman. Hey, looks like you're the guest of honor. Give him a big welcome, guys.
I won't welcome your cheers and applaud. Oh, damn. I guess he won't welcome my non-welcoming of cheers and applause. I guess that's what I get for being a rude party guest. Oh, shit. No! Oh, I thought he was gonna hit me. Oh! I was like, is there another dude? Usually there's like a slow motion animation. Alright. There's a fun little thing I like to do. I usually just pick a side. Oh, let me get it. Let me get the continuous free flow combo. No, why didn't you hit me, guy with party hat? We're doing good. We're doing good. Oh, that was close. God damn it. I just want a free flow, that's it. Let me have it. Oh, wow. The one time I press triangle and I still get hit. Oh no. I mean, I'll technically still have another chance, but it's not going to be looking too bright here in the near future. Damn. One punch and double knockout. Alright, let's press on. We've been here before, but it's not going to be as familiar as we remember. Ooh, first thing I thought of was, why are the walls so close together?
Are you excited, Bats? I mean, we've been building up to this point all night. Don't tell me you've not been looking forward to it. I know I have. Surprise! Everyone
He was
always
in it the whole
said I should
time?
be in television. You don't want to miss this, really. It'll
Where are you going?
8
Where are you going?
7654.
Nope. Nope. Not having it. No, thank you.
1.
But it's still gonna put me right in front of it, isn't it? I mean, why would Batman stand right in front of it anyways? That's what he gets for being stupid. Stupid TV. Oh, don't mind me. I'm just a little woozy. Look at that. He's still walking all funny and shit.
Why didn't you stop Batman? Me? It was your plan, you goofy clown.
And then done. Incapacitated. Right there.
I'm sending you back to the ventriloquist where you belong.
Damn.
You had to spoil everything, didn't you? Beating up Bane, feeding Scarecrow to Croc, slapping around Harley, my hobby by the way, and ruining all my lovely venom plants.
It's over, Joker.
Over? Why, my dear delusional Dark Knight, it hasn't even begun.
Oh shit. See, and this is what I was talking about. I don't think I'm gonna get my free flow. But damn it, I'm gonna try. Oh fuck. Oh, double fuck. Oh. Oh. I believe the fellas in the industry call that a sucker punch. No! A little late for that, Batman. Nope, not having it. Oh, gosh damn it. Yes, I am. I'm definitely having it, but not from you. Not this time. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, I'm dying. I need to get out of there. Right, meow. Oh, what is happening? Oh, yay, free ride. I definitely needed this. And that was over very fast. Oh, my good. Beat him up, do the thing. Too fast. What in tarnations? Nope. Yes. Take out the other Titan. Take him out. I just realized these are security guards. That's kind of fucked up, man. Oh no. Nope. That's not good. This isn't looking good. God, talk about slacking.
Oh, I'd
Jeez
like to
Louise.
thank my fans for their undying support, and the people of Gotham, who I'll be seeing very, very soon.
And I call myself a fan. That was pathetic. We can do better. Can't we, Nick? Yes, Nick. We can skip this too, I believe. Yeah. We don't need to see that again. That's okay. Alright, let's try this again, shall we? Ooh. Holy mackerel. Double slow motion time. I love it. No. how Joker laughs every time I get hit. Okay, maybe not every time. Oh, shit. But the other one's gonna start charging at me. Oh. Talk about a body blow. That was just disrespectful, you know. Come on, come on. Make your way. Do the thing. Now I can jump on him and use him to attack the white one. Already things are looking up. Oh, that's too close. I don't like it. Oh. I just beat these guys up while they're doing. Oh, nope. Had my chance. They totally just watched me knock out that dude. That was a not so douchey thing of them. I can say that. That's a fact. Oh, I thought his fist was going in my back. Yes, we are doing substantially better than our first attempt. It's all thanks to you guys. It really was. You know, if I didn't have you here, I don't know. I don't know what I would be. Oh, shit. You better take that back, George. Is this like a third wave of dudes? I don't know that I appreciate that very much. Oh. Oh no. Frank ain't looking too hot. Did I just inadvertently dodge a body being thrown at me? Because I think that's exactly what just happened. I consider myself lucky. I thought I was gonna be run over. Nice, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Oh. What you got? What you got, George? What you got for me? Another body? Too slow. I'll save you for last. If I leave George too long over there, will his last bar just completely come back? I'm curious. That would kind of suck. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, at least he didn't completely come back. I can be grateful about that. How about now? Not so tough anymore. George. Yeah, that's what I thought. Sleep. Sleep.
Nicely done, Bats. You deserve a prize. Your old pal, Commissioner.
Not the commissioner.
Say, he looks all run down. Let's pep him up. No!
Rude.
Batman! Get away!
How do you suppose he does that, Batman?
Here we go. We're gonna have some fun trying to resist the change. That's not fair. Come on, get in.
Damn.
So, you want to play hardball, bats? Do you? Your call. Pickle, pickle. No! Oh, you're ruining my big night! Months of planning down the crapper. I just wanted to bring down your grim facade and for once let you see the world as I see it. Giggling in a corner and bleeding. But you've denied me even that. I have nothing to live for.
That was pretty intense, yo. First time I saw that, it felt legit. It was gonna mean something way, way worse. I mean, in a sense, it really is, but that was graphic.
Just 10 minutes ago, we received this taped message.
Greetings, Gotham! Joker here! Arkham is mine! Soon I'll unleash madness untold onto the streets of Gotham. But first, direct your eyes to the rooftops and witness the final destruction of your dear Dark Knight.
We've been circling the tower since the... Wait, there! Joker is making his move!
Oh, his ribs. Oh, God.
Let's give the room something to talk about. Ha! Two freaks in a fight to the death. And for one night only, please welcome our special guest referee.
God, he looks so ugly. And who put Gordon up there?
Ooh, come on! Change! Get crazy. It's the only way to beat me. You know you want to. Never. You wasted the antidote on yourself? Now that's funny. Hysterical! But you still spoiled my fun, and for that, I'll paint Arkham with your blood. Let's get ready to tango!
And then, like, what's going on with the tips of his fingers? Are they supposed to be nails? Like, what's going on there? Because they bend. I just noticed that. That's gross. And then his spine? There's just so many things wrong.
Excuse me, bats.
So many things.
In you come, boys. I've softened them up for you. Oh, that's gotta... Look out! Oh, Mr.
Wow.
Referee, how was that round? What? Speak up!
I'm not dying. I'm not dying to these goons. It's not gonna happen. I refuse. I'd rather lose my combo than die. Shit.
Don't let him hit you, you idiot! Gotta stick on your freaking skull!
Oh yeah? You gotta get that thing through my cowl first. And from what I hear, that shit's not easy.
That Jack Ryder's chopper I see. Get off me! When I get out of this, I'm going to rip. Give me your dead shot, bats. I'll rip you apart for all Gotham to see. Time out, bats. My people need you. Give them a kicking for me, boys.
Almost too simple.
I'm bored of
But there's still time for me to die.
I think that's my round. Don't you, old man?
Ooh. Oh wait, no, that's the commissioner. I thought I kicked one of these dudes into the electric wall. No. There we go. It still blew up in my face. That's not cool.
You hit like a girl.
More helicopters? How exciting!
Just gotta do this one more time after this. I love how his fingers get perfectly stuck.
You'll die for the cats!
But yeah, dude, those look disgusting.
Bring it on!
Run away, run away.
Back in a second. Bats. Come in, boys. Knock him about a
God,
bit.
my
I've got
cape
a
is
city
really
to
tattered up.
address.
I don't think I'm able to glide anymore.
I think it's a unanimous decision. I am the greatest.
Yo, if anything, Kamish is really taking the fall, or taking a lot of the heat. That dude, we witnessed him get electrocuted at least 3-4 times. Hey, you didn't get blown up that time. Fantastic. Oh shit. When did I? When? Tell me when. When did I let that happen?
Here it comes.
Oh, nice. Oh shit, that's not nice.
I think that was my round. Don't
Damn. His heart should have stopped by now.
I'll give you something for the morning news, Gotham.
Oh, not close enough.
This
There we
won't
go.
stop me.
Oh, just wait.
I can take it. I can take anything you throw at me, bats. You can't beat me. I'm actually going to win. Ready for the next round? Always. What?
Like a badass.
Never let you win. Never.
Thumbnail. It's funny how simple this rooftop battle really was, but for the longest time I cherished it. It was everything to me. Still is. It's so badass to this day.
Dad, thank God. I was so worried.
I'm fine, Barbara. The GCPD finally has control of the asylum. Doctors are treating the injured, but it looks like it'll take some time. All super criminals are back in custody. Quite a mess in there. And the venom-enhanced inmates are returning to normal. Though for some, the process can be quite painful.
Dad, how are you doing?
I'll survive.
I can only imagine with all those exposed
Shame about your
wounds
car.
from like the protrusions
Gonna
of his
give you a ride?
bones.
Thanks, Jim, but I have one on the way.
Get some rest. You deserve it.
Second National Bank was just robbed by Harvey Dent, a.k.a. Two.
Stay safe, Jim.
Two officers down. The suspect is fleeing in their patrol car.
Et voilà. that is the narrative that is Arkham Asylum, the game that I bought my PS3 for and could not wait upon the release of said console and video game. And then to learn years after this the original came out, that Arkham City was gonna come out, and then from Arkham City we knew that there was gonna be a sequel to that game. But then WB Montreal did something really creative, and they had made Arkham Origins, which acted as a prequel to the Arkhamverse. And the way I like to describe it is it kind of bought time for the release of Arkham Knight, which is chef kiss, magnifique. There's a lot of opinions that will sway either one way or another. There's no in between. You either love or hate Arkham Knight for the sole intention of how they told the narrative. But I love it. I love how they kind of mislead you with the ending of Arkham City, because you definitely think one thing over the other. But we'll just sit on that. A bunch of you watching this, I'm sure, are watching this out of nostalgia because you played it before, but I'm pretty sure there's a few of you who haven't, or watching my gameplay for the sheer sake of watching yet another person play one of these titles. For that, I thank you, if that is the case. I mean, I think all of my viewers for viewing any of my videos. It was always appreciated. But yes, I don't know when, but Arkham City will be coming soon after this, but no sooner than after these credits, because we still have to go through the interview tapes and the chronicles. So yeah, I figure we can fit those in the end of these credits. No problemo. Let me know what you guys think of the story of the Arkhamverse. Tell me how much you love or hate it. I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts and opinions. Being a DC Comics fan myself, I mean, no fan is not a fan without conversing with other fans. At least that's how I like to see it. But yeah, this is a surprisingly short playlist. I didn't expect it to be this short. Because what is it going to be, 6 parts? I remember this game being longer, but that's probably because the first time I played it, it took me a long time to figure out where everything was, and not as seamless as how I played through it this time. I say seamless, but there's a couple moments. It took me a little while to still figure out. But Arkham City and Arkham Knight will not be so seamless. I didn't play those two titles nearly as much as I played this game. I played Arkham City a little bit more than Arkham Knight just because I played Asylum and City when they came out for the PS3, and then when they were remastered those two for the PS4, I mean, of course I played them again, but Arkham Knight came out for the PS4, so for obvious reasons I only played it so much. Then Arkham Origins, I was a special child. It's a good game. It's a good narrative. It takes place during Christmas, which I thought was really, really fun. And Troy Baker plays the Joker in that, which is super cool. I mean, naturally, you're always gonna have to go with Kevin Conroy, Mark Hamill as your Batman and Joker. But I love what they say, like in interviews when always asked about another person taking on the role. They're always so eager to hear different actors' takes on these characters, and that just makes my heart so happy because they're so open to change and how inevitable it is, no matter not just with these characters but anywhere. I think that's just like a very heartwarming message to pass on. I kind of want to skip these credits, but I don't, because I don't know what the penalty of skipping these credits will be, because there is an end scene that I don't want to miss. Alright, blame me if I end up ruining the end scene, but I'm gonna press skip. Oh, nope. We're here. Sweet. Ah, Scarecrow's hand. Yeah, so that's a Titan formula in that box, in that crate, I believe. Ooh. Congratulations, you have unlocked the armored bat suit for use in challenge mode. Don't say. What was I saying? Whatchamacallit? Oh, yes, the ending credits. The hand that grabs that crate. I think it's one of 3 hands. It's either Scarecrow's, Croc's, or Bane's. And for the longest time, I never understood why. And it doesn't really correlate to Arkham City in any way that I know of. It's just a weird, fun ending. Kind of Easter egg if you wait till the end credits. But if you remember, Croc, I mean, he lives in the sewers, so he's going to be underwater. Bane, we hit him with the car, so he was in the river, lake. And then Scarecrow was kidnapped, more or less, by Croc and taken into the depths of the waters. But let's look at our percentage, shall we? Let's see, with just a story done. Oh, 84%. So that 84%, it's lacking having done these. So if you take a look, yeah, so there's these challenge modes that if I wanted to truly 100% this game, I would go in and play these. But we're not going to do that. Unless by request I get enough people wanting to see that content, then I'd be more than happy to. But right now, what we're going to do instead, let's go snatch at those interview tapes. Go give those bad boys a listen. I think this resets me to before the party every single time. Let's see, do we hear fireworks? We sure do. Oops. I don't have to go anywhere. I don't know why I'm walking. Because all I have to do... Let's go over here. So, let's go in order, shall we? I say in order, but we're going to save Jokers for last. Let's start with Zaz. Without further ado.
Taped patient evaluation 1. Patient name is Victor Zaz. Diagnosed clinically insane after the murder of at least 20 women in the Gotham area. Hello, Victor. I'm Dr. Cassidy. Seeing as this is our first session, let's spend some time getting to know each other.
I don't need to know you, Miss Cassidy. Everything is meaningless.
Don't you think that's a very negative outlook on life, Victor?
You've no doubt read my file.
Yes, I have. It says you come from a wealthy family, that your parents died, how you lost all the money gambling.
And none of it matters.
Why do you keep saying that, Victor?
Because the only thing that does matter is the mark. Have you seen my work, Miss Cassidy?
If you're referring to the marks on your...
Of course I mean my tally marks. And I have a space for yours. Do you want to see where?
Taped patient evaluation 5. Victor is not responding well to treatment. Victor, yesterday we spoke about the people you killed.
Ah, the zombies.
They are all people, Victor.
They are zombies. Continuously shuffling through the daily grind, waiting for someone to liberate them.
You mean kill them? The police report states that you've murdered, or liberated if you like, 20 young women in the last 3 months. Each had her throat slit and was left posed.
They were all lucky to be chosen to receive my gift.
I doubt they would agree with you.
Really? How about you, Miss Cassidy? As you take the elevator to your apartment each night, open the 6 locks to apartment 433. Remember you forgot to buy your cat food. Again? chair, cat on lap, just waiting for something to happen. I can make it happen, Sarah. I am your salvation.
Yo.
Patient's name is Victor Saz. For the record, the patient has transferred from Dr. Cassidy, who is on leave after the incident last week. Hello, Victor. Please take a seat. Guards, you can leave us.
Sorry, Doctor. Warden's orders. I can't leave you alone with him.
I understand. Hello, Victor. How are you feeling today? Victor, I can't help you if you don't speak.
Depressed. Does that help you? Can you get into my mind, Doctor?
Why depressed?
I'm just thinking about the one that got away. The one I chose. I needed the mark. I want the mark!
Victor has been more subdued recently. Response to medication has been poor.
Touching.
Hello, Victor. Is there anything you'd like to talk about today? Victor! This is going nowhere. Guards! Get him out of here!
You heard the doctor. Get out. Didn't you hear me?
He's got a knife! Ah! Get a trike in him! Get a trike in him! Oh, God! He's on Bill!
He's cutting him. Get him off. Get him off. We need help here.
Victor has been in isolation since the attack on Zagar last week. As I wait for him to be brought up to me, I have had time to review his notes. I am increasingly worried he cannot be cured. He has no empathy for his victims. Deep down, I believe he views all of us as potential victims.
Doc, are you okay?
What's happening?
It's Zaz. He broke out of isolation. He's gone.
Oh, God!
Don't worry, Doc. You're in the safest place. He's definitely left the island.
Of course. But someone needs to alert the authorities. He'll need to kill again. Do you understand me? Needs to. Oh no. He's gone after Dr. Cassidy.
Hello?
Sarah, it's Gretchen. Listen to me.
Hold on. There's someone at the door.
Sarah! Do not answer the door. Can you hear me? Do not answer the door. It says he's free.
Something about isolated dialogue in audio where it's just the dialogue and sound effects and it's semi like the not like the like perfect quality that makes it that much more creepy, and I think that this one was perfect. All right, let's see the next one. Yeah, sure, let's do Poison Ivy.
Patient interview. Pamela Lillian Isley, November 12th, 11:33 a.m. Good morning, Pamela. How are you today?
Fine. Today is a special day.
What do you mean?
This is the anniversary of my new life. When I found my true self, my destiny.
Are you referring to the event with Dr. Woodrow?
Yes, what else? Of course, at the time I thought Jason had poisoned me. But in retrospect, he did me a huge favor.
And why do you believe what he did has helped you?
He showed me the bigger world. A world I should protect. Of course, my first offer was rejected.
Offer? You tried to kill everyone in Gotham.
Well, sometimes you need to prove back hard in order to make something flourish.
Ooh.
Patient interview. Pamela Lillian Isley, November 14th, 10:21 a.m. Hello, Pamela. Today I'd like to go back to something you said in our last conversation.
Ask me anything you like.
You said your first offer to help Gotham was rejected. How can you possibly believe that?
What do you mean?
You released thousands of poisonous spores into Gotham, killed hundreds of people. How does that help anybody?
I'm not interested in bodies, Doctor. Horrible fleshy sacks walking around destroying my poor babies with their greed and arrogance.
But aren't you one of those fleshy sacks? Were a doctor too. How can you turn your back on us?
Quite easily as it happens. But not you, Stephen. You're different. I feel we have a connection.
Really? You do?
Of course.
Oh. No, no, no.
Oh, yes, Stephen, I love it. Such a beautiful flower. Do you mind if I keep it?
Oh, no, Pamela, I can't leave it. It's against all the rules. I'll just bring it and show it to you when I visit.
But it's me, Stephen. I get so lonely on my own. You wouldn't want me to be lonely, would you?
No, of course not. You keep it. Just don't let anyone see. Really, no one.
You can trust me, Stephen. Thank you. Now give me a kiss.
I can't. People will see.
No one's watching. What's wrong with you? Don't you love me? Call me Ivy.
Of course I love you.
We're only the third tape in.
Where is Dr. Kellerman?
How should I know, Warden? It does seem careless of you to have lost him.
I have no time for your games, Miss Isley. Tell me where you have him. We have security footage of you and him leaving your cell last night.
So,
Do I need to spell it out? We know you hypnotized him, or whatever it is you do. We know he took you somewhere, but conveniently, security cameras across the island were mysteriously covered by leaves and flowers at 3 a.m. Now tell me what he is.
I'm not saying a word unless you do exactly what I tell you to do.
Where's Steven at?
We found him, no thanks to you. The poor man could have died.
So,
He has a wife, a child.
as do the plants he travels underfoot. The spores he breathes in and destroys have children. Why does he deserve anything more than them? You people ignore what is happening in front of your eyes.
I refuse to put the welfare of plants before the welfare of people.
And that is why you will lose. There's more happening than you know, Warden. It's all connected.
Dang, I thought that Steven was gonna die. Not that I wanted him to, but he was right there all along.
Patient interview 21. Patient's name is Edward Nigma, also known as the Riddler. So, Edward, Warden Sharp tells me you've been leaving threatening riddles scrawled on the asylum walls. Again.
One would have to be severely paranoid
Again.
to read threats into harmless riddles, Dr. Young. May I test you with one?
Very well.
What is it that walks on 4 legs, then 2 legs, and finally 3 legs?
A human being. As a baby, it crawls on 4 legs. As an adult, it walks on 2. And in later years, it uses a cane.
Good try. But the answer to all 3 is a baby. True, it crawls on all 4s, but cut off its legs and it can only wiggle on 2 limbs. Give it a crutch, it can hobble around on 3. You see?
That's horrible. How can you even joke about that?
Easily, Doctor. It's not my baby.
Yo, first tape.
Taped interview 39. Patient's name is Edward Nigma. At this point in time, I've yet to decide if Mr. Nigma is a suitable candidate for the Titan process. I'd like to talk about your childhood.
Miserable. Next.
By all accounts, that is where your fascination with riddles began. I believe discussing those years could explain your compulsive behavior.
Very well. My father hated me. Always called me a moron.
I see.
I was determined to prove him wrong, so I entered a contest at school. A $20 prize to the kid who could figure out an almost impossible logic problem. I won, of course.
And that pleased your father?
Hardly. He was convinced I had cheated. He kept yelling, "You must have cheated! Admit it, you moron! You cheated!" I swore I didn't, and he hit me for lying.
I'm sorry to hear that, Edward.
Don't be. He was right.
You really don't know with this guy.
Patient interview 44. This is yet another interview with Edward Nigma. I have yet to make up my mind whether he's a genius or just deluded. Whichever one he is, just being in his company is both irritating and exhausting.
Hello, Miss Young. You look tired. Anything you need my help with?
No, thank you, Edward. I am here to help you. We all are.
Forgive my arrogance, Doctor, but if you think I need your help, well, you're in the right place.
Let's look at it a different way. Throughout your career, you have specialized in bizarre traps and convoluted clues that more often than not result in the death of the unfortunate participants.
And if the citizens of Gotham were smarter, my games would be merely an amusing diversion.
Instead of death traps.
You really should be thanking me. Weeding out the ignorant, the stupid, the useless. But don't worry, I'm sure you would survive. What a lovely photo on your desk, Doctor. Your family. Mother, perhaps.
Put that down. Get out. Guards!
Time to get physical. Might I say so
Let's
myself.
discuss your obsession with Batman.
Hardly an obsession, Miss Young. I simply feel an obligation to expose him.
You know who he is?
More important, I know what he is.
What do you mean?
It's obvious. The mask, the weapons, the scare tactics. He's a criminal. No different than Joker, Two-Face, or myself.
Most people consider him a hero.
Most people are idiots. They can't see Batman for the villain he is. Riddle me this. How did he get his car and his gadgets?
I don't...
With money stolen from the criminals he defeats. Why does Gordon turn a blind eye to his antics? Batman bribes him. The answers are right in front of your stupid, gawking face.
Edward, please, calm down.
Wake up, Gotham! No sane, law-abiding man does those things. No one's that selfless. Batman is as vile as they come.
Security! Security!
You just had to go and ask about Batman, didn't you?
This is my final interview with Edward. I have gone as far as I can. I can no longer tolerate his mood swings and tantrums. I have more important work to be getting on with. He will be transferred to Dr. Whistler's care as of next week.
Good morning, Doctor. How are you today?
Fine, thank you, Edward. You're in a good mood.
I'm always in rare spirits when I'm about to be released.
Edward, you know you don't come up for parole for another 3 years.
First thing I'll do is have dinner at that Italian place on 19th Street.
Seriously, Edward.
I only hope Joker hasn't completely trashed the city. Oh well, I'm sure I'll find out soon enough.
Wait, have you been in contact with the Joker? He escaped Arkham weeks ago.
And yet, one hears things.
What things? What have you heard?
Oh, something about a surprise party for Batman. I forget the rest. You know Joker. Yak, yak, yak.
Edward, if you know anything, you have got to tell me. Lives could be at stake. What did Joker say?
You forget, Doctor. I'm the one who asks the riddles.
Damn. That was good. Okay, let's see. We got Croc, Harley, Scarecrow, Joker, of course. Is there anybody else after that? Nope, just the Chronicles. Well, let's get a move on.
Is he here yet? You're kidding me, right? That thing's not a man. My God!
Hello. My name is Dr. Gretchen Whistler. Do you understand me?
Yeah, I hear you, bitch. So when's dinner? I'm getting hungry.
Okay.
Taped patient session 2. Patient name Waylon Jones, a.k.a. Killer Croc.
So, is this the part where you try and reason with me? Find out why I did it, Doc.
We're here to help you, Mr. Jones.
You got a cure for me then, Doc? Can you make me normal?
Normal is a poor choice of words. No one's really normal, are they?
Figured as much. So, how about this, Doc? You let me go now, and I won't eat you.
You don't really eat people. It's just an urban myth.
Oh, you think? Keep believing that, Doc.
Oof.
Sit down and shut up!
You think I'm scared of you, Cash? I've got your scent. You're
And I've
Damn.
got yours too. Know what? It stinks! Carry on, Doc.
Please don't do that again, Mr. Cash. It's not helping. I'm sorry about the comment, but what can we do if you insist on hospitalizing 3 guards?
Strap on whatever you like, Doc.
That was a long end.
Interview, Helen Jones. Progress has been slow. What happened back in that house?
Just business.
Business? What kind of business practices result in a house full of mutilated corpses?
I don't like having my time wasted. Someone doesn't pay. They need a lesson. They owed me.
So you killed them, tore up their bodies. The police never found all the pieces.
They should have looked in the sewers.
Are you saying you hid them there?
After a while. Usually takes about 8 hours. Time to go, Brock. Get up.
Patient interview. Waylon Jones, a.k.a. Killer Croc. Last night, the patient was pacified after a breakout attempt. Aaron Cash is in hospital. Reports state that the patient attacked Cash and in the struggle consumed his left hand. Cash is lucky to be alive. He lost a lot of blood.
Me too. I nearly choked on that bony hand of his.
That's disgusting. He could have died.
He's just food to me. And once I get a taste, I want the rest of the meal. You know what I mean.
Get him out of here. Now.
Got your scent too, lady. I'll see you around. Tick tock, tick tock.
Gross and just disgusting. We'll do you second to last.
Patient interview 1. Patient was referred to me after the incident with Dr. Murphy. He appears to have suffered a breakdown of sorts. I believe it was brought about after the loss of his wife and child. As yet, the patient has been unable to speak. Continued observation shows little mental activity. It's as if the shock of what he saw triggered his mental collapse.
There's someone in here! It's him. We found him. Break down the door!
Note to self. As ever, it is difficult to continue my research under such conditions.
Step away from Dr. Combs! Now! Get down on the ground! We found them. Someone get a medic. Oh, God, what's he done to him?
Yikes.
Patient interview 6. Dr. Crane has been back in custody for 3 weeks. Regular sessions have been inconclusive. I am not sure he is actually insane.
Good evening, Stephen. How are you tonight?
I'm conducting the session, Jonathan.
Of course. If that helps you cope, I wouldn't have it any other way.
Let's talk about the events 3 weeks ago. What did you think you'd achieve? Dr. Murphy is still in therapy.
I wanted to understand him. His personal demons, his fears. It's all quite fascinating, really.
But you were a respected doctor. A brilliant mind. Now just another resident in Arkham.
Can I have a drink? A strong one? This kind of question bores me.
I'm afraid not.
Interesting choice of words, Doctor. Tell me, what are you afraid of?
I just realized he's holding a scythe. Makes it all the more creepy.
Patient interview 9. Dr. Crane continues to evade questions. I believe he is quite sane, just evil. He takes no interest in the people he has hurt. His research appears to be the only motivating factor in his life. What is it about fear that drives your obsession?
Fear drives everything, Stephen. Everything. Your life is governed by fear. Every decision you make is a product of that fear.
Don't be ridiculous.
You married your wife. Margaret, isn't it? Because you were scared of dying alone. You have children because you're scared of leaving nothing behind that really matters. You go to the doctors because you're scared of dying. Do I need to go on?
No. I think that will be all for today. Guards?
Made it personal.
Today I have another interview with Crane. I cannot say I am looking forward to it. I've been feeling anxious. I don't like to admit it, but I think he's getting to me.
How are you today?
I keep telling
This is my session.
It was your session, Doctor, but not anymore.
Are you okay, Doc? I think. Yes,
Oh, he's fine. Just questioning his grip on reality. You should be doing the same any second.
Mom? Is that you? Wait, what are you doing? Get off of me. Help! I need help here! I can't breathe.
Like I said, you're all part of my experiment now. Asylum Interview 1. My experiment is underway. Working alone, I have created my ultimate fear gas. Its potency, a revelation.
They're all over me! Please, Daddy. Don't do it!
Good one. Good one. I have pumped enough gas into the medical center to break 100 minds. It should only be a matter of time before...
What? Give it up. Now!
How are you still standing? How come it's not affecting you?
Who says it's not?
I knew it. What was it like? What have you seen?
Officer Cash, get this formula to the air conditioning system now. You failed, Crane. Again. I've been working with Dr. Keller in creating an antidote to the toxins in your cologne. He fooled you, Crane. How does that make you feel? Threatened? Humiliated? Scared?
Bats with the retaliation. Alright, let's see. Down to the last two.
Harleen Quinzel? Call me Harley. Everyone does. I'm surprised you want to intern here at Arkham. I've always had a thing for extreme personalities. You can't deny there's an element of glamour to these super criminals. I'll warn you right now. These are hardcore psychotics. Most would rather kill you than speak to you. I'm sure I'll be fine, Doctor. They'll eat you for breakfast. I mean it. One or two of them will enjoy it too. Be careful. Patient interview number 1.
So, I'm your first, am I, Toots? You know what they say, you never forget your first time. I'll try to make it memorable for you.
Oh, you already have. Tell me, why do you do the things you do?
Why do you think I do it?
Fame, notoriety, a desire to stand out from the crowd, a wicked sense of humor.
You're good. How did you figure me out, Doc? I've had doctors poking around in here for years, and no one was as astute, and if you don't mind my saying, beautiful as you.
Really? You're just playing with me.
Well, you'll never know, will you? Unless...
Unless what? Tell me.
Bamboozled, I say.
Care to tell me how these got in my office?
Simple, really? I put them there. Why? You don't like flowers?
I think the guards would be interested to know you've been out of your cell.
Oh, if you really were going to tell, you already would have.
How do you know I haven't already?
You know, sweet, I like you. I really do. Even your name. Rework it a bit and we get...
Harley Quinn, like the clown. I know, I've heard it before.
It's a name that puts a smile on my face. It makes me think there's someone here I can relate to. Someone who might like to hear my secrets.
Really? Go on.
Not here, my dear. Too many ears and eyes. Come back tonight. I'll be ready for you.
I love how that was a callback to Batman the Animated Series, to the episode called Mad Love. You should go watch it. It's a good one.
He's crazy, you know.
Who? Batman?
No, Santa Claus. Of course, Batman. Always Batman. I've seen it in his eyes. Screaming mad stalkers. And dishonest. Hiding his face behind a fright mask. Well, no masks for me. I have nothing to hide. I laugh at the cruel absurdity of the world. But Batman
Rangers! Every last sack of walking meat in this urban cesspool! Listen, sweets. Batman knows we're all on the same funhouse slide into madness. Why won't he admit it? He's up there in his belfry laughing at us. And the real gag is the miserable liar is allowed to run free while I'm in here.
That's really incisive.
Then you understand, don't you? You know why I do what I have to do. You know Gotham's only real savior is me.
Talk about winning someone over.
I got what you wanted.
You did? I mean, good. How did you smuggle it in? Actually, I don't want to know. So are you ready to stop that evil, murdering bat once and for all?
Of course I am. He needs to pay for what he's done to you.
Give it here then, quickly. Come on, Doc. We've got ourselves a bat to kill.
Doc's outputting. Say hello to your new and improved Harley Quinn.
Oh, how sweet. But talk about a toxic relationship, right? No, go back. I wasn't done with you. Oh, well, yeah. I just need Joker and the Chronicles. That sounds like a fun band name.
Take patient interview. Subject has no recorded name. Alias listed as the Joker. In the room is Warden Sharp and myself, Dr. Young.
Oh, is this another one of those boring psych evaluation tests?
No, it's not. So, you're the famous Joker.
In the flesh. So, Doc, do you want me to look at the ink blots again? The first one is a kitten I had when I was a child. The second is, let's see, a dead elephant. The third is a...
Funny. Now let's skip the jokes.
Skip the jokes? Hey, Sharpie, didn't she get my permanent record?
Be quiet, Cloud.
Every doctor that has ever interviewed you claims a different type of psychosis. Everything from multiple personality disorders to, well, the list is endless.
I do my best.
Well, I don't believe it. Anything can be cured given the correct treatment.
And you think you can cure me?
Oh, I know I can.
Punk ass move number 1.
Take patient interview 17. Joker remains uncooperative. My earlier diagnosis remains true. I believe he enjoys his persona too much.
What's up, Doc?
Today I thought we'd try something different.
Oh, you make me blush, Doc. I have a girlfriend.
Dr. Quinzel, I know. I've seen the tapes. I saw what happened.
What can I say? I'm a charmer.
Anyway, I thought it would be good to talk about your childhood.
Oh, ever heard of romance, Doc? I don't give up the goods for free. You'll have to try harder.
What are you hiding?
Didn't you hear me? You scratch my back, Doc, and, well, I won't have you wrapped in plastic and left in a gutter.
Sounds like an even trade to me.
Take patient interview 20. Joker is more interesting than I originally believed. When Project Titan is operational, I believe Joker will be the perfect test subject. Good afternoon. Today I thought I'd skip back to our previous conversations about your family.
Of course. I was born in a small fishing village. I always wanted to join the circus, but my father wouldn't really let me.
I don't believe you.
My father was a cop. 1 week from retirement when the mob...
I've seen the movie. What are you scared of?
Scared?
Yes, scared. There's obviously something. Something that made you what you are.
What if I'm too scared to remember? It hurts too much.
Then I can help you. These are the private notes of Dr. Young. Titan is a success. Even my funding worries have been solved after the unexpected donations from Mr. White. Joker has also shown a remarkable interest in the possibility of a cure. Once the protein bonding process is finalized, I will...
Dr. Young, you ready?
Oh, yes, come in.
You'll hurt my feelings, Doc. Keeping me waiting like that.
Sit down. You can leave us.
You sure?
We're fine. All must say, progressing more rapidly than I expected. But enough of that. Let's talk about you.
No, let's talk more about your Titan project.
My what? How do you...
How do I know you have Bane strapped to a table in the basement while you pump him dry? Would you believe a lucky guess?
I've been a fool. Joker was behind it all. He's Jack White. He gave me the money, pulled the strings to release Bane. How could I not have seen it? He's been blackmailing me. He has a crazy plan to create an army of monsters. I want out, but... Hello? Hello? Dr. Young's office.
Please hold for Mr. White.
What?
Hello, Doc. We need to talk.
I'm not doing it, Joker. Do you hear me? Wait. How did you get access to a phone?
Oh, yes. Sorry, Doc. Had to split. I hate small, confined spaces. Reminds me of my childhood.
Another lie?
Who knows? I certainly don't, but let's not get distracted with details. So, anyway, I want my monsters.
I sent you back the money. I don't want it.
Do I look like I care about money? I just want my monsters, Doc. And if you don't give them to me, well, then it won't be funny.
Damn. And from what we already know, he did indeed get a few monsters, created himself to be one. But without further ado, the chronicles await.
I am the spirit of Amadeus Arkham. Through my actions, I have saved this cursed city, though my own curse is to forever remain in the shadows. My story is carved into the very soul of Arkham, and will only be revealed to those dedicated enough to discover it. My family's blood ran through the heart of Gotham. We were doctors, politicians, and teachers. We have been the organ cleaning the arterial filth from the city. We have been its servants, giving all to protect it. And still it has chosen to hurt us. As Gotham's veins slowly filled with pain and suffering, the effects were felt everywhere. My father fell first, infected by some foul disease. My mother lived on, but only in a dream. I returned to the family home to care for her, where she remained in her bed for as long as her body continued to breathe. Her tears kept me awake at night. My journey lasted little over a month. Visiting academics in both Metropolis and Keystone, I was exposed to a wealth of new ideas. I began my day returning home in good spirits, eager to see my wife and family. I ended it kneeling in their blood, broken fragments of my life, pouring through dripping red fingers. I returned to my work, but I could not shake the pictures from my mind. I should have been repulsed, but I was more eager than ever to find an explanation for why someone would do this. They brought the animal before me, shameless and barking like a mad dog. For what felt like days, I endured his boasts. He took pleasure recounting his actions, cataloguing his depraved crimes. What should have been revenge turned to pity. This poor dog needed my help. The island changed little over the years. Its reputation was in tatters, but I vowed to fix it. As the buildings were rebuilt, I saw the future. A bright, wonderful future. New brick Metal and paint covered old wounds. Fresh blood was injected into the body. Bright new minds came, and all swore to uphold our promises. We all knew we were the ones to fix this city, and the city would thank us. My family's killer stood in front of me. Years of therapy have deemed him sane. I was proud to see him walk free. In exchange for his liberty, the state required only a signature. He talked about wanting to walk in a park, how he longed to feel fresh air on his face. And then he took my father's fountain pen and killed my secretary. As he was subdued, he screamed out, pleading for forgiveness, for pity. But I had none. I watched as guards beat him to a stain on the floor.
Jeez.
Spring was a turning point, a new beginning, a glorious realization of my true destiny. My family's killer perished in an unfortunate accident. These animals cannot be cured. Like dogs, they only respond to discipline. And if that fails, then I was afraid that these accidents would have to continue. I took a walk around my island. I passed by the penitentiary and felt nauseous at the thought of the filth it contained. I looked out over the Gotham Bay, and in the distance I saw lights. No doubt boats bringing more filthy degenerates to my city. I swore again to protect her from this darkness. I argued with the latest group of young, eager doctors. They bored me with theories and ideas, proving that they had no theories on how to cure these animals. Only one shared my vision. I offered her the chance to explore her dreams. She accepted. We'll make a good team. The Gotham police dragged a new patient to the island. They said he was responsible for the disappearance of hundreds of the city's vagrants. As I looked at his disgusting body, all scales and teeth, my mind ran free, dreaming of delicious punishments to break this monster. Doctors gathered around, poking it, examining, but only I knew what would cure him, once and for all. The beast was too strong. His animal savagery nearly cost me my life. I took my frustrations out on a lone patient. His case notes suggested he was a paranoid schizophrenic. His pleas, as I beat him to death, suggested much more.
Jeez.
His confessions were illuminating. My path was clear. Every day I found the patients more distracting. Their insane mutterings and constant twitching disgusted me. There was only one way to cure this evil. Only one way to purify the city and ensure its future. I needed to prepare myself. I needed to be ready. I had a sudden pang of conscience. I sought counsel from my priest on the choices I had made. I asked him if it was a sin to kill in order to save a life. The holy man said all life was sacred, but a judgment would not be upon my soul if I acted to save another. I left the confessional with my soul uplifted, convinced more than ever I am doing a service not only to mankind, but to God as well.
How very righteous of you.
I watched in silence as he brought in the woman. Her skin now a venomous green. The wanton creature no longer looked like a human being, much less a woman. The Bible says, "Suffer not a witch to live." Yet he has once again delivered this female atrocity to our care. Once I have dealt with the monster, I think it will be time to see if green wood does, in fact, burn.
How cynical.
Sitting in the darkness outside of his cell, I watched the crazed twitching, listened to the disgusting words that came from his mouth. How can I let a dirty animal like this live? He is the cancer I have sworn to protect the city from. Curse me for a fool! How could I not see it until now? The monster had a confederate. I hid in the darkness near his cell, and saw with my own eyes one of the doctors whispering to him. She looked at him through the transparent barrier with tenderness, with, dare I say, desire. My skin crawled with revulsion as she kissed the glass. Fighting the urge to dash the woman's head through the glass, I let her continue. The damnable clown might have shared secrets with her that would be useful once the mad dog has been executed. I'm sure the woman will reveal what she knows to me. If not willingly, then certainly under electronic persuasion. After that, a lobotomy, I think. Unfortunate for one so young. But her lust has put the reputation of Arkham at stake. Yes, a lobotomy. The very thing. There is no other way to ensure her silence in this regrettable matter.
I think so far, of all of the interview tapes, this has been the darkest and, like, schemable things.
Yet again, I found myself watching him. No one can provide a cure. He laughs in the face of those who try. Amadeus would not have let him live. And neither should I. One last sip of cognac, and I was ready.
Ready for what?
He watched as I entered the cell. He smiled as I showed him the knife. I told him how I will use it, how I will cleanse this city. And then, terror. I was paralyzed. I struggled. I screamed, but I was silent. The monster looked at me, expressionless. He ran my blade slowly across my forehead. A smile cracked across his horrible porcelain face, and I heard the filth fall from his mouth. He laughed and called me that horrible name. It must have been Crane, another one who doesn't deserve to live. Why do these people thrive on chaos? Joker, in particular, desired anarchy, and since his escape will no doubt wreak it upon my city. I feel this is the end for my diary. Joker will be recaptured. My story will be told. I am not afraid. If Arkham becomes my cell, then I will know I did my best. I will be remembered. I am the spirit of Amadeus Arkham. Even though Amadeus had long since passed, his spirit lived on, surviving, moving through the walls of his asylum. When it chose me, I felt proud. I was honored to continue his work, to cleanse this city. If you are strong-willed enough to follow my tales, you are strong-minded enough to deduce my identity. Come and find me, friend. Together, we will save Gotham. My name is Quincy Sharp, the spirit of Amadeus Arkham. You have done well to decipher my story, and I pray it has helped you on your path. I trust that through my writings, you will do what is right. Please, I implore you, continue my work. This city deserves a savior. Continue my work.
And just like that, we got through all the chronicles, and it was very creepy to understand that we weren't hearing Amadeus. In fact, we were hearing the spirit of Amadeus through Quincy Sharp. And it just makes it all the creepier, because now we know he was the warden of the asylum, and this is the guy that was running and trying to murder said criminals. But anywho, that is it. We finally beat the game. We listened to all the tapes and the chronicles, and this is it. Just wait for Arkham City. That playlist will be coming up as soon as I can. But yeah, with that, I thank you all so very much for joining me on this rather short journey, but it was still fun. Please continue to like, comment, share, subscribe, all the fun things. You know what to do. And I hope you join me on the next adventure. But until next time, toodaloo.